everybody, it's Mandy Webkinz here, and it is Podkinz 98. And of course, it wouldn't be Podkinz without Michael.
Hey,
Podkinz.
Mandy.
Hey, Michael. So,
how's it going? Wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's May, and it's time for collecting flowers, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is an exciting event, and I love the prizes this year.
Yeah, they're so cool. And also, we're going to talk a little more about another sort of promo that we're doing around the flower event that involves Lil Birds.
So cool.
Yes,
love the birds and Webkinz.
So cute. And these are the little ones, which are super cute, and they're available at the Easter. But before we get started, I wanted to talk about a free code that we have today. Now, it's a really awesome prize this time. I know. It's the Garden Patio Fireplace. Now, the thing about this code is because May, we have a little bird watching event that we'll be telling you about later in the Podkinz. You're going to have to search around this Podkinz to find the Spring Songbird and this fireplace.
Cool.
And so when you find it in one of the slides, then you're going to find the code there too. So keep your eyes peeled while you watch this Podkinz for the code for the Garden Patio Fireplace.
Expires midnight est, June 30th.
EST.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
I'm just joking. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Just so, there might be one person out in the West who's trying to enter in their code right before midnight on June 30th and find out it doesn't work.
When you find it, just don't wait. Just enter it right away, right?
Exactly.
You can go to the code shop to enter it on webkinz.com.
Yes.
Yep, type in the full code, and then it will be unlocked on your account, and it'll go right to your dock. And it's an awesome prize, Mandy.
It is a super prize. I love it. So, Michael, why don't we get started with our Kinz pose?
Okay.
And do you want to do the honors?
Sure. So this one is from TTG Bird 14, and they say, "Dear Podkinz, I love this news week going on right now. I love that some of the news prizes that have been somewhat scattered are now being brought together through this event. I'm now building my very own newsroom, along with the Podkinz booth that you had given as a code a while back. I had a fun question for the news team. What is all of your favorite bird Webkinz? I'm a huge fan of birds in general, and I own the shiny turtle dove from last year's Black Friday sale. His name is Jack, and he's my favorite pet. Thank you for all that you do to help the community out here in Webkinz. TTG Bird 14. Cool.
Cool. And yeah, they're talking about that Podkinz News Week where we were giving out our signed posters. Right? That was a crazy week.
We were giving out posters. There was a clubhouse room.
Meeting in the trading room.
Challenge. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It was the first time we ever did anything like that.
Wow. It was exciting though. We'd go into the trading room and it would just be like nonstop. So it was pretty cool.
And what a coincidence they're asking about birds
they
here.
Are because we have a bird event planned. But Michael, before we came up here, I asked Sally and Steven what their favorite birds are. Now, Sally likes the fancy flamingo, which is a sort of wacky flamingo pet. And Steven likes the duck. And maybe you can guess why.
The duck?
Yeah, because Steven has a real affinity for a certain character who was elected mayor.
Ah, Dr. Quack.
Yeah, so I think that's why he's got a soft spot for ducks. But what about you? What is your favorite Webkinz bird?
Well, you know what? That's a great question because there's a bunch that we have.
Yes.
I think the obvious pick for me would be a Blue Jay because, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Of course.
Big baseball fan.
Jays, yeah.
But you know what? I'm always intrigued about owls.
Oh,
and
owls
I think
are amazing.
They're beautiful. They're so quiet. They're so hard to spot in the wild. I've actually seen one once up north, which is really cool. It's almost like something super special when you come across an owl in the wild. So I'll have to go with an owl. I'm not sure. We have a bunch of owls in Webkinz World, but I'd have to say maybe the snowy owl.
Oh, nice.
Is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I have to say I agree. Owls are great. And I think that one of my favorites is a really unique owl, and that is the garg owl.
Okay, yeah.
And that was a fan-designed pet, a Halloween pet that was designed by one of our fans.
Cool.
And it was really beautifully designed. And
I love the eyes of that pet.
Yeah, it had those glowing blue eyes. So yeah, I have to agree that owls are probably my favorite too.
Awesome. High five, Mandy. Ting.
So we're going to talk a little bit more about the birds later, but first of all, there's something coming up. Well, coming up, it's May, so it's already happening, Michael.
Yeah, it's the flower collection event. So yeah, we have a bunch of these collection events throughout the year. This one, you have the complete month of May in order to complete your collection. And so what happens is your collection icon is located on your Kinzville map. So you can use the things to do menu to go to your map. And when you see that icon, click on it and it'll open up this little interface here that you can use to ask your friends. So you click the Ask Friends button and your friends list will pop up and you can ask up to 10 friends a day. Yeah, for flowers. And that's you're gonna ask them through the message center. They're gonna receive your request there through the message center. And 5 friends can help you for the day. So you can collect 5 flowers from your friends every day, which is really cool. And I should say, actually, you get a bonus flower just by clicking on the icon every day. Yeah, and if you're a deluxe member, then you get 2 flowers a day. So that's a total of 7 flowers. If you're a deluxe member, you can collect a day, 6 if you're not. And by the way, we have a bonus flower on Webkinz News that you can click and collect.
Is it a floaty clicky?
It's a floaty clicky.
Oh, nice.
But that you don't get an extra flower for the day from that. It just counts towards your 5 that you would receive from friends. So if, some of your friends are away or, you don't have enough friends to help you with your collection, you can always go to Webkinz News to do that. So by the way, you have to collect all 50 flowers to get the grand prize, that beautiful day bed right there that you can see in the middle of the basket. You're also going to collect milestone prizes along the way. You can see them along the top.
Yeah, here's a good look at some of the prizes. Yeah.
So these are so cool. I mean, we posted an article on Webkinz News and we're already getting great feedback, but they are so beautiful. It's the first time we've done something like a hanging guitar there. It actually hangs up on your wall like a room decoration.
Yeah.
We hardly have any day beds, but it's just a beautiful mini theme. They all work together.
Pretty.
But the coolest thing, Mandy, is, if you are collecting flowers every single day, you can get to 50 fairly quickly, right? But the cool thing about this event is once you've collected all 50, your collection will reset and you can start collecting flowers again in order to receive double of those prizes. And actually, you can continue as many times as you'd like throughout the month of May. So if you're quick and if you're good at collecting flowers, you could collect it potentially more than once, maybe even more than twice.
I love that we can collect more than once because, I mean, these prizes are really stunning. And I am definitely going to want to try and get multiples of these.
Yeah, totally. And you know what? They're really popular in trading rooms as well.
Yes.
So if you do get a full set for yourself, you can try to do it a second time in order to have some stuff to trade. But also, Mandy, you can also click the Get More button in that flower collection pop-up to actually use e-store points in order to get more flowers if you don't have enough friends, if you're falling behind, or if you had to miss a few days. So there's always that way to complete your collection. But yeah, so really cool. Nice. I love these prizes. I love the Valentine's collection prizes that happen in February.
Yes.
But these ones, I mean,
I think these might be some of my favorite. That daybed is just stunning. Now, I decided to design a room to show off some of the prizes. Now, right now, eStore has just released a new theme called the Seashell Cottage. So what I did was I used the Seashell Cottage flooring wallpaper and a couple of pieces. The rugs, well, it's one rug that turns around in the fireplace are from the Seashell Cottage theme. That's hard to say. So,
Seashell Cottage, yeah.
So you know what? If you haven't seen that, visit eStore because they're releasing new pieces. But doesn't it work perfectly with these beautiful items? Yes. So see, I've used a few of the chairs and 2 of the day beds and 2 of the dressers and then those wall hangings. So pretty.
The guitars. I love those prints actually on the wall.
Yeah.
They're beautiful. I love white frames.
Me too. And I like the fact they're paired and you can put multiples and make it look like a real sort of gallery wall.
Yeah, and how cool actually is that guitar? That is awesome. When players send me room designs all the time, and I mean, Mandy, we've seen a lot of like music stores and things like that, and I think this would really add another level to a music store.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Like some of our music fans will love to have a few of these lined up on their walls. So cool.
It's awesome.
So, speaking of things that you can get at eStore, now the Little Kins are just adorable pets they're basically the same as Webkinz pets because they come with a PSI and a PSF, but they're a little bit smaller because they're birds, right?
Yep, and a little bit cheaper too, Mandy.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, and actually they're even cheaper this month because they're 25% off at eStore.
That's great.
Yeah, so they're a great deal, but we thought we'd have some fun during May, so we have hidden birds all over Webkinz World.
So cool.
Yeah, so we have this event. Like, obviously today you're going to be looking for that Lil Spring Songbird so you can get your Garden Patio Fireplace, right? So that's one way, but there are going to be a bunch of other ways. Like, there will be some hiding in eStore. There's going to be floaty clicky events, one in Webkinz World, one on Webkinz News, one on mobile.
Wow.
So there are a bunch of different ways to get them. And to find out all the ways that you can find the little birds, you should check out the bird watching field guide that we've released on Webkinz News.
Cool. So when you find a bird, there's a code or a prize associated.
Yeah. So if you find a floaty clicky, obviously you click on it and you can win a prize. There's going to be the Oriole in the park 1 week in May, and you're going to click on that and win a prize. And then there are a couple. We're going to hide one in the Kinsville Times with a code.
Cute.
We're going to hide one in eStore with a code. We've got a room where you have to try and count the number of little birds in it.
Nice.
And 3 winners will each win a little birdie. And then we're going to have a spring garden contest because we want you to design a garden for
That's cool.
the birds
So when
to welcome
people
them
are
home. Yeah.
collecting flowers throughout May, they can also be searching for these birds in order to find prizes. That's really, really
it's
cool.
springtime and the birds come home, right?
Yeah.
In springtime.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, when you asked me what my favorite bird was, a robin popped in my mind because
so
you had
cute.
it in one of your pictures there before, because robins to me is the first sign of spring when you start seeing robins in your garden. So,
and you know what, Michael, have you ever seen a British robin?
No, I haven't.
You know what, everybody, I recommend that you go and you look up what a British robin looks like because, of course, we love North American robins. They're big and bold and beautiful with their red breast. But
do they wear monocles and top hats?
They don't. But they're a little smaller and they're a little more delicate and they're really cute little birds. And it's just kind of neat that, you know, it's because evolution, things evolve different ways in different parts of the world. And I really just check it out. Everybody.
Yeah, well, it's really interesting how birds, you know, really are. There's patriotic things surrounded by birds because every country kind of has a bird that associates.
Definitely, like we have a loon. Well, we have a Canada goose.
Goose, and the loon, of course, is on our on $1 coin, and then there's the American bald eagle, is it for the United States? Really cool, and the robin with the monocle and the top hat for England. So there you go.
Yeah, that's what they associate with.
Cool.
So so now, Michael, I thought we would also check out some of our Pet Buddy submissions. Now, the thing is, this contest runs until May 13th, and these submissions are just some fun ones that I picked out. You know, I know sometimes when we show off, some people get excited, wondering if these are the winners. These are just some fun little pet buddies that I chose from the submissions that I wanted to show off.
Great.
And, you know, this doesn't mean
I haven't seen any of these, so I'm really excited. This, by the way, was the contest that we announced in our mini Podkinz during Newsweek, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kicked off with Newsweek, and we have had such amazing submissions. Like, I think I've said to you a couple of times, Michael, I wish we could just make them all because we've had some great submissions. So
nice. I'm excited.
I just selected a handful today for us to check out. And we're starting with Piper by Librarian Andrea. And how adorable would it be to have a little gingerbread buddy?
A gingerbread buddy. That is really, really cute. You know what? I could almost see it with little wings as well.
Oh, it's cute. And of course, it's called Piper because it's got piping icing, right?
Cute.
Like you put the ice. I'm guessing that's why it's
Is that
called
how?
Piper.
I didn't even know there was a term for that.
You use a piping bag to put icing on. So yes, so cute.
Cute.
Now,
oh my goodness.
Cute. It's called water wing, so I'm not sure if it would be like a floating water wing that floated beside you, but it's kind of a whale, and I think it is adorable. I would love to have this floating next to me.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a fish. Well, it is fish, but it kind of looks like a balloon too, the way that they've drawn it. It's Iric Burnison.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they've drawn it in a really neat way. Now this is so cute, and you know what I have to say? We've had a few octopus or squid entries, and this one, Inky by Girl Team 111,
cute,
is adorable.
Inky, that's a cute name.
It is cute, and I think I could see this being very popular.
Yeah, but it's a good point because you know what? You can't actually name your pet buddy when you add it to your account. They all have a name assigned to it. So it's great that they actually, that Girl Team there has provided a name because, of course,
as did the gingerbread one, Piper. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that is pretty
I love this one, though, yeah.
Now, this one is
from gosh, such a good idea.
Yeah, Flutterbug by Lemony. And, that's a really popular game. So it's kind of cool, the idea of having a pet buddy named after it.
Yeah, because, of course, there's an arcade game, Flutterbug, right, in the arcade, and you are trying to avoid all the Flutterbugs that are flying around. So that'd be really cute if your pet is walking around, and hide behind the flowers. And then if you are your actual pet has one of these attached, it would be really cute.
I think I was getting confused. I was thinking of the one with the pig.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's a little lamb, isn't it?
It's a little lamb. It's a pink lamb.
Yes.
Yeah. But
getting my games mixed up.
Yeah, in Hungry Hog, you're actually being chased by bees. But this is really cool because these Flutterbugs in
and they tickle you.
Yeah, they tickle you.
So cute.
That'd be so funny if one was following you around. It's so cool.
Adorable. Now, this is Lady the Bug by Cheetahs, which, again, is an excellent idea because, of course, ladybugs fly. So it would make sense to have one flying over your shoulder, your own pet ladybug. And look at this. Oh, my gosh. I have to say, Dinosaur Tracker 13 has sent in a bunch of great designs.
They're a great artist.
Oh,
look
I know.
At that.
I know. Isn't that a great idea?
Is that pencil crayon or pastel? It looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Mixed media. I think it's black marker with some pencil crayon or something.
I don't know, but whatever it is, Dinosaur Tracker is very talented.
How are we going to? So how are we going to decide a winner? Is it the creative team who are going to pick 3?
We're going to choose 10 finalists and get input from the Webkinz community.
Nice.
And then we have to decide, but wow, is this ever going to be a hard decision?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Now, these are music notes by George Audrey. And again,
what a creative idea.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cute to have those following you around? I love their little happy faces.
Very cute.
And this is Seven Seas Seahorse by Star Wars Girl. And I thought that was such a cute little drawing.
What a beautiful drawing.
Really lovely.
We do this a lot. We have these contests, but I'm always blown away by how amazing our players are and how creative they are.
Yeah, we have some really great ones. And our final one today is another great one. It's a Firefly by W5Kinz, which is another excellent idea.
Perfect.
The little bugs are such cute ideas. I could totally see
And I could see this one almost having a little glow to it.
Yeah. What's the name of our little robot buddy? Is it Gadget? No.
Gizmo?
Gizmo, that's it. Yeah. And he has a sort of glowing bottom or tail at the bottom. So you could see this working really well the same way with this Firefly. And it's so happy and cheerful. So cute. Yeah. So you know what? There's still time to submit, you guys, because although that'll just make our jobs even harder. But please send us in some more submissions because we're loving this.
Yeah, I love pet buddies, and they're a lot of fun to have follow your pet around your room.
And remember, we're going to be making 3. We're going to choose 3 winners. So that's even cooler.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So you know what? Thank you so much, Michael. It's been fun as always.
Yeah, no problem.
Guys, I just wanted to say again that if you want to send us a Kinz post, you can send it to
podkinz@kinz.com.
Right. And follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/Webkinz. So the other thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but if you do send us in a Kinz post or a comment that we read out loud, we will be sending you a little something. So so I think it was TTG Bird can look forward to something in their email. And that's it, Michael. Next time it's 99.
Great.
So we'll see you then.
All right, Mandy. Bye.
Bye.